A second stimulus package is on the way, $1 trillion to rescue proposal. It's coming just as federal unemployment benefits are ending like we just laid out. But many of those details are still up in the air tonight. Sammy Steele caught up with Senator John Cornyn about that proposal. Sammy, what can you tell us?
Tatum, this stimulus bill will include another round of checks for families and individuals. And once it's unveiled by Senate Republicans, negotiations with the House of Representatives will solidify who exactly qualifies for the payments, how much money will be distributed, and when the IRS will begin sending payments. Senator Cornyn telling me he hopes those checks soon make it to West Texans.
In March 2020, President Trump signed the CARES Act into law. The $2.2 trillion economic stimulus bill set to help Americans and the economy keep moving in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. But 4 months later, some of those benefits are close to expiring, and COVID-19 numbers continue to grow in the U.S. Meanwhile, unemployment remains high. Senator John Cornyn says he is, quote, eager to get to work so we can provide additional support for the Texans who have been impacted so dramatically by this virus. He says he's heard from medical professionals and small business owners alike, all, quote, just hanging on by the skin of their teeth, trying to keep their businesses afloat and their employees' jobs intact. He says their feedback has been invaluable as the Senate works to pass bills related to the coronavirus. Cornyn tells me his biggest concern is that money is spent the best way possible. Quote, before we start adding to the national debt, I want to make sure that we are spending the money that we've appropriated in the most effective way. Some of what we've done to push out relief quickly has worked really well, but some of it didn't work well. And so about $1 trillion of the $3 trillion in relief isn't even out the door yet. It's clear we need to continue to help, but it's not clear that we need to do this as broadly as we tried to do in March.
In May, the House of Representatives passed the HEROES Act, creating a second round of $1,200 stimulus checks for those making less than $75,000 a year. But that has yet to move within the Senate due to its high cost. Today's proposal is expected to be similar, but at a lesser cost. We'll have those details for you as soon as they are announced. Tatum.